Bruh. Okay. So yabai. An unwelcome visitor. Claudian's eyes are brimming with the excitement of discovery. Zane, I've made a breakthrough. After uncountable days and nights, I finally hearkened to the crystal's whisper, and I must say... Oh, I should have unlocked Savage first. I forgot. It's okay. Professor Claudian, where are your manners? While I understand all too well your enthusiasm, I must remind you that even the most academically inclined prefer a composed recounting of events. Oh, yes, of course. My apologies, Zane. Being consumed by our research for so long, I'm afraid I've quite forgotten how to engage in civilized conversation. Me too. Me too. I just go out there and I say, what's up, chat? In that case, perhaps we should start from the beginning, with the crystal set adrift upon the ethereal tides, containing the memories of a party? Huh? Party? We're partying? Oh, no, person. Party. Yeah, no, party? They cried out for deliverance from Pandaemonium, where the ancients kept volatile creatures under lock and key. Why are we getting a... Oh, because, like, the second part, like, happened a couple months after the first, release. So this is, like, a gentle reminder for those who did it when it first released. Since you returned to us, we worked tirelessly to discern the nature of the crystal. In the process, I detected an anomalous etheric signature, which I believe arose from the memory stored within. Analysis of this pattern suggested a feeling of loss and yearning, specifically the yearning to be made whole. And indeed, ambient readings have revealed a faint but identical signature. This can only mean that another such crystal exists in our time. Oh. So, my friend, I must depart to search for it forthwith. By tracing the matching etheric signature to its source, I believe it will be a simple matter to find our crystal's twin. Professor, will this expedition be carried out only by us, or will Zane grace us with her protection? Oh, no? Oh, I thought I would be gone. I'm afraid she has more pressing matters to attend to, my dear Rusinad, namely to seek out the secrets which lie nestled within Pandaemonium, for this all. From all that we've heard, it appears that time traversal from the Crystal Tower is not fluid. That is to say, one can but travel in predetermined intervals. It would be prudent to check in on occasion, in case there are any unanticipated changes. As for you, my loyal assistants, I would ask that you remain here and continue cataloging the ancient creations. Oh, he's going alone? Oh, yeah. Why yes, that would be the most efficient use of our resources, would it not? In fact, I've already commissioned a ship and pilot for the very purpose. I trust you to take good care of the laboratory in my absence. Darn. He's a go-getter. He's just going for it. Blah. Is he gonna be okay? I apologize for that somewhat rather abrupt departure. When progress is in sight, Professor Claudian tends to become blind to all else. Indeed, and he has been worse than usual. While I cannot fault him for his excitement, I do wish he would spare a thought for those around him. For reasons unknown, the crystal seems low to be overheard. Much as it only spoke to you last time, none but the professor has been able to capture its ethereal yearning, which has served only to convince him that he can solve this puzzle on his own. Surely after some time alone, he'll come to remember how valuable we are. The research for this crystal seemed to be a simple enough matter. Let him have his adventure, and upon his return I'm certain he'll be back to his usual self. As for you, Zane, it may be best to return to Pandaemonium, as Professor Claudian suggested. Speaking of which, I did have a request of my own to make. Traveling to Pandaemonium requires you to pass through Abyssos, correct? There's something I would have you investigate in my state. While those creations combined within Pandaemonium considered to be failures, I doubt that's their whole story. Barring exceptional cases, they must have been under observation in Abyssos before being consigned to their shackles, and if we know anything about the ancients, it's that they would have kept thorough records of the results. Ah, brilliant. Delving into these records, we shed light on creatures Zane has yet to encounter. If your theory proves correct, that is. While there are no guarantees, it certainly beats the current strategy of rushing forward blinded with our strength to carry the day. For your own sake as well as ours, please unearth what information you can. Okay. I drink water. Oh, it's Demis! Hey! Oh, I do not expect to meet you here, of all places. Hey, hey! I'm here. Oh. New leak records of Pandaemonium creations? Mr. Demis has just finished perusing. I can speak English. Perusing the very same. Give me. I should not be surprised that we both arrived at the same conclusion. Luckily, I have saved you the trouble and gleaned what information I could. Ah, so you know each other. I was dreading having to once again scour the archives, but perhaps instead I'll rest for a spell. If there's nothing else, I shall do. Nod. Trust me, for I have undone the warding sigil blocking the entrance to Abyssos. I came here merely to chase an idle suspicion while awaiting your return. Fortunately, while Pandaemonium's reactive wards continue to be assailed by our unknown foe, there have been no fluctuations so great as to make me doubt Eric's capacity to keep watch over Asphodel while I'm away. He works diligently, but to master interment, that he might deliver the creations back to their cages by his own hand. I thought it's best to give him some time to hone his craft. And since fate has brought us both here, I would ask you accompany me while I tend to another matter, more idle suspicions that I would like to chase down. Rest assured, it shall not take long. I simply have a few questions to ask an acquaintance of mine. Come, he has agreed to meet us near the nearest to Pandaemonium. Oh. As I pondered our expedition into Pandaemonium, I could not help but be mystified by how strongly the warders we encountered felt for La Brea, whether it be good or for ill. Hesperos and Eric were both two sides of the same coin. The former looked to his mentor with absolute devotion, while the latter looks to his father with bald hatred. Really? Hatred, huh? I would say he's like dislike because didn't show any compassion to his mother, but bald hatred? Okay. I guess he did spend more time with Eric than I did. Not expect a familiar such as you to understand this, but such extreme emotions towards a single individual are quite rare indeed. Naturally, I feel gratitude towards my mother and father, yet we are all equals in this larger picture of the star. This view is not unique to me, to myself. It is more or less accepted as the way of things. By contrast, researchers of Pandaemonium seem to view La Brea with a feeling of approaching obsession. Whether driven by love or hate, they all have been drawn to him. There were many other aspects of the facility's particulars I found troubling besides. I decided the best course of action would be to go straight to its source, then pose my questions to a member of the wards of La Brea. Ah, so it's not someone we know. Hello? Do I know you? My apologies to have kept you waiting, Mr. Thomas. I'm sorry to conducting an investigation of Pandaemonium and wish to know of its origins. Indeed. In particular, I wish to know why exactly Pandaemonium was built directly under Elpis. Interesting question. The facility is overseen by the wards of La Brea, after all. Why keep it so close to Elpis, whose governing body has no say in its day-to-day operations? At first I thought it to be simply a matter of convenience. Those creations which were deemed failures by the researchers of Elpis could easily be ushered into their new homes. Imagine my surprise when a trip to the archives revealed many of the creations were sent from organizations beyond Elpis, including from the wards of La Brea themselves. My thought. Given this, albeit limited, information, I cannot help but feel that the academia aimed either would have been a more fitting locale. What does Elpis have that cannot be found there? These are fitting questions, and one we have asked ourselves many times in the recent years. Alas, the nature of Pandaemonium's construction does not lend itself to real question. In first but circumstances warrant
as they were now. If you survive, the majority of the creations kept within Pandaemonium were sent from Abyssos. Yet as the years pass, interests change. Failures in creations deemed too flawed even to submit to Abyssos paradoxically drew the attention of Pandaemonium's researchers.
That is quite the change. And in fact, it almost runs counter to the facility's original purpose. Who is it that decides which creations will be the subject of research?
This authority is reserved to the chief curate, and he has taken it upon himself to step into that role.
So if Pandaemonium's resources were being misused, it would be under La Habre's authority, correct? Oh.
I know not what you are suggesting, but the keywords also hold some sway within the facility. Not even Master La Habre would be free from their scrutiny. They are duty-bound to report any irregularities as soon as possible. Although I admit as of late their communications have been somewhat sporadic, we but recently received a report from one of the keywords stating that all is well within Pandaemonium's halls.
Huh? What do you mean all is well? Really? And you're certain that a keyword sent it?
Yes, of course. Our communication suffered a temporary obstruction, but I can assure you that the words did their due diligence in confirming the identity of the sender.
Huh? Rebel. Grapekeeper deck? Oh, I don't remember. I played the... Oh, I don't remember. Thumbs up. I need to look back at my VODs when I played Master Duel. Thank you. This information will be helpful to my investigation. They will be all, that will be all, from my prying.
Don't accept it, Brave. While you are yet permitted to conduct your investigations freely, I must remind you that the water's work is delicate, and it would be remiss to disturb them for longer than is necessary.
Yibs. What on earth? All is well. A blatant lie. And to that we can both attest. One of the remaining keywords is most certainly linked with the party behind this. Let us hurry. I know not why our adversary sent the report, but it's plain that we must return to Pandaemonium with haste. I cannot guess as to why this false report has arisen now, but it certainly bodes ill, as does the knowledge that our mysterious mastermind has at least one more keyword to puppet. Regardless, they have tipped their hand, and we would be remiss to leave Eric at the mercy of their machinations. Let us hope no harm has befallen him. Is he okay? He's, doing something. Oh, he's practicing. He can kinda do it on his own. Wait, improvement. Oh, look at him go. Oh. Look at him go. Yeah, almost there. Not quite. We're almost there, dear. Traced his sigils countless times. Yet still, I lack the strength to maintain the spell. Now, time works against me. I can no longer be victim to my own ineptitude. What? Who goes there? Oh, Lord! There's something to be admired in a single-minded effort, even if your methods leave much to be desired. Oh, Lord. You allowed this familiar to catch you unawares. Have you set your sights so high as to forget you walk upon the earth? I know this creature. Right, it was around the phoenix when we were fighting it. A familiar phoenix. But that monster is locked away. That it is, in spite of the trouble I went to freeing it to my dad. Begrudging for addressing you in this ill-fitting form if you must, but what control of Asphodel wrestled from my grasp is simply the best I can offer to you. Hide if you will, but mark my words, I will find you, and you will pay for the chaos you've sown. No. There is no need for such hostility. A calm heart stays the course. The wisdom of La Brea, your father. Ah yes, poke at wounds. And how would you know what wisdom he speaks? Hello, Water Moons. Welcome in now. Well, hello. I've heard those words many times. The scolding of a tutor whose student struggles to grasp the most rudimentary lessons, seething with disgust. No. Zane, right? Because Zane is like a kind of boy name. I kind of see it as like a neutral name, but some people do argue that it's a guy name. I've not told that to anyone. Not even keyword Hesperos. That can only mean one thing. That still, you insist on mocking me. Stop this farce, La Brea. Oh, his own dad? It is. Oh, he admits it. What the frick? At last, you moved to keep up. Pity that remains something that I didn't finish reading. Because I was like, oh, what? As ever you are, always you fail to learn, fail to understand, fail to act. Wow, bro, why are you doing this to your own child, bro? Brusky. Not very nice of you. And though fate deigned to offer an escape, you remain here. You're bereft of magical prowess and common sense both. But you need not despair. Dull though you may be, you are yet indispensable to Pandaemonium's great experiments. Huh? Ugh. That's the affection I remember. Tell me, did I ever once measure up to your expectations? You shall take pride in that and rejoice to see your wish fulfilled. Creepy eye. What? What wish? Come, and all shall be revealed. All this rage, this hatred, is but a consequence of ignorance. Our desires align more than you know. What are you? Oh, Eric? Oh, Eric? Oh, there we go, we stopped it. An invited guest join our reunion. Seems fortune no longer favors you. Thank you, Thomas. You okay, Eric? I have a candlestick. Do you think I have any interest in listening to your prattle, let alone bowing to your will? I'm no longer a child, and my faith lies with those who have earned it. Yeah, like me and my candlestick. These are the heroes who brought Hesperos. Even his power divine flowed through his being. 'Tis plain they are worthier subjects to contend with. Up, he run, he get all. Goodbye. There you go. You gone? Sorry, Eric. Pat the Eric. Thank you. If you had shown up even a moment later, I shudder to think what would have become of me. There's something I must tell you. I know who's behind this. There's but one person who can hold thrall over familiar, creation, and keyword alike. Oh boy. Masks of the Father. Eric is certain he knows the identity of Pandaemonium's assailant. He's certain, but is it true though? Is it true though? And then he has told us, so we're like thinking. And so, there can be one conclusion. La Brea was the driving force behind this chaos from the start. There is logic to that. There are few with the wherewithal to even consider experimentation on such a scale, let alone the capacity to create demigods for man and beast, with the rest of us none the wiser. Considering the magnitude of his work with the convocation and the words, his relatively minor role as chief keyword comes under little scrutiny, even as it provides him with the authority to wield dangerous magics. It may serve as veil and mantle both. Still, I find the notion hard to accept. The misdeeds perpetrated here could not have been done by La Habrea, no. You've met him, yes? Do you think he is capable of this? Thunk. Ooh. I guess could it? Habrea is far more capable than of what you know. Very capable. Very powerful. Is he? You believe Habrea to be a man of few scruples that brings his goals closer in reach. That alone should be enough, but let me assure you, Habrea holds nothing so dear as his own ambition. While he may not be one to let emotion stand in the way of his mission, cannot believe there are no depths to which he would not stoop. Although we met but briefly, the impression he left on me stands in stark contrast to your evaluation. Though his methods are ever unorthodox, they seem guided by a firm understanding of what is just. You say that to him, but he's like frail. There's only one way to find out for certain. We delve deeper into Pandaemonium and pull back the curtains of this mystery ourselves. A wise choice. I would not deny the truth if I saw it with my own eyes, even if it was discomforting to behold. Then we must move forward with no excess of caution. La Habrea, or whomever is behind this, has likely spread their tentacles into every corner of Pandaemonium. We can safely assume that other key wards won't greet us with open arms. Agreed. Let us make our way through Abyssos one careful step at a time. I shall stay by Eric's side, in case our enemies think to target him again. Could I trouble you to take the vanguard? Omakase? Thank you. As a precaution, I shall safeguard you with a simple spell. This will ensure that even should we become separated, my phantom warriors will still come to your aid. The phantom warriors! If it does come to battle, the keywords of magic will put us at a disadvantage once again. Luckily, we have you to even the scale somewhat. I trust you shall be liberal with your weight. What's that mean? What do you mean liberal with my weight? Oh, and then he just closes his eyes. Okay. Oh, he's casting the spell. Wakaru. I was like, what did he do? Fifth circle. Hello. Guess who accidentally their like cue popped? So now I kind of have to record this to slap at the end. Otherwise, you guys are gonna miss out on me playing this and any potential story that I can't skip. Isn't that the stupid rabbit from earlier? Alright, sorry. Listen, I forgot to uncue. I stood up to stretch my legs. It happens. Alright. Let's go. Oh, Otto is still here. Oh, alright. Hey, Otto. Hey, Otto. Pat Otto. Oh, I can't pat Otto. He's tank. I was gonna pat him if he wasn't tank, but he's tank. There we go. Another, what we do? Behind? Okay, behind. Sure. Got this. I know how to follow cues, I'm good at that. Oh, that's holy, that's the wrong button. Oh, okay, we're going over here? Sure. Dia. Crunch. Okay. He's alive. I have no, oh wait, is that divine? Oh, that's divine. Oh, did I cast that divine venison on myself? Kind of stupid. If I did. Don't worry about it. I have no idea what those are. Okay. Where are we going? I have no idea. Here? Is this okay? Oh, okay. That was scary. Oh, new target. Oh, that's We're getting behind him again. Alright. I can do this. That's a tank buster. He'll live. Sonic Howl. Is that a raid Y? Yes, it was. Oh, we're 2 white mages, I just realized. Come on. No wonder everyone's health is like in top notch. Acidic Slaver. Oh, icky. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Oh. And now we can die if we touch the outside. Flash fall. What? It ate the thing out. Okay. The Proto Carbuncle feasts upon the lively beast, sating its hunger. Ruby glow. Oh. Okay. Oh, I have here. Toxic Crunch. What the? Really? Okay. Venomous Wall. Illy? Raid Wide? Oh, okay. Hello? Okay. I was about to be like, hello? I lived. What the heck is this? The heck is this, you guys? I don't know what to do. Oh. Okay. %. We got this. Nobody has died yet. What the frick is that? No, no. I have no clue what to do. Guys. Oh lord. Oh lord. I just won't stand there? Question mark? Oh, I see. Oh, I'm gonna die. Thumbs up. I see. That's what that was. Well, now I know. No. Okay. Okay. I got the other tank, but he's not coming up for some reason. just go, or would you like wait to come up? Okay. Okay. My sword path isn't... I can do this. Oh, they got him. Never mind. Okay. That was a little there, but we did it. Okay. Oh my god. Hooray. Yes. And here comes the two running in. As they do. His red eyes like look extra scary in this green area. He's doing the thing. Go, Pokeball gone. New Pokemon get them. Nice. You'll save me from the trash. Arigato. I can calm you. You get a calm for taking trash from me. Oh, you can't hear me. Domo. Unfortunate. I should have unqueued. Do get story. Ass. So this is where research is conducted on creatures imbued with poisons and venoms. Eric and I were conveyed not far from here. It seems our foe is finding it more difficult to surprise us. I got damned. Probably Otto. Fortunately for you, since they appear particularly keen to see you dispatched as quickly as possible. Frown. Even alone, you are a force to be reckoned with. Part of me is glad you emerged victorious, that I might observe you further. The eye? Hello. Oh, hi. Who the frick are you? Very the Moss Colder. Were the circumstances different, I might thank you for keeping my son, La Habrea, alive for this long. But I believe we can forego introductions, unless I have misread you. Is a La Habrea. I'm all too familiar, Paragon. Am I supposed to know who you are? Oh lord, I'm all too familiar, Paragon. A charming appellation, but I'm afraid I'll hold no such position. No, I am La Habrea, Convocation of the 14. If you're truly who you claim to be, then answer this question. That can be. Oh, he said no. No questions. Not taking questions. Oh, Thomas? What is this? Now this is curious. The tripod at your feet reacts to aether, but you remain unaffected. Such thin aether, and in an unfamiliar composition this high. It is of no matter, because a more direct approach will get the same results. Uh-oh. I would advise you think carefully before deciding your next action. Strike me down here, and Eric's wish shall remain unfulfilled. Never again shall he meet Athena. I knew it. You would dare hide behind her name. Listen well, Eric. We are of the same mind concerning your mother. You have your allies for protection, so what harm is there in hearing me out? Grr. Eric, wait. There's a question I must need ask first. If you're truly La Brea, why speak such blatant lies? Bitter in defeat, are we? See my name. Oh. A simple request. Timmins, was it? A trifle soon forgotten, as are you. I have my answer. The La Habrea I knew took pride in the convocation. I would never suffer its denigration. So, Themis is not your real name? Is what I'm hearing? You sully his station with this farce. Ooh. Themis, what are you saying? La Habrea and I hardly saw eye to eye, but I know his voice when I hear it. Indeed, he makes a passing fine imitation of appearance and manner. However, the real La Habrea would never call me by the name of Themis. Ooh, get hacking wrecked. Oh, there he is. The real one. Oh, Eldebus? What trouble have you gotten yourself into, Eldebus? Imposter. You have no right to claim that form. That mask. Oh, who the heck are they? What? Who? You have a sibling that I'm unaware of? Was a mask that sickened me to wear. Who? Mask of La Habrea, a man who values his position above all, would murder his own wife in pursuit of duty. Yet you assume my name and wield powers that are mine by right? Any worth you may have hinges on that which you so despise. Such trite provocations. I would not be good in finishing this ere my work is done. Eric, listen well. I am Heppiatos. Who, uncle? And it is I whom you should call father. Your real dad! What in the name of creation? Zane. We would do well not to stand idle while our enemy is about. I believe an explanation is in order, Eldebus. Let us return to safety so you may provide. That sounds more like the La Habrea I know. Aw. I can't tell if that's a good thing or not. Not a word to your apparently not real son, but you raised him. Bruh. Oh boy. So you're Eldebus. I see. Before we depart, however, I must offer you an apology. As La Habrea said, I am Eldebus, one of the convocation and emissary of their will. For reasons which does not involve you, it was necessary to hide my identity while investigating this place. Still, that hardly excuses my deception. Ayo. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Don't it? Your perceptiveness does not surprise me. When the time comes, it shall make my explanation all the easier to understand. In any case, we have pressing matters to attend to. Let us do as La Habrea suggested and return to the gates. And speak there. Oi. Distant voice, please. Help him. Save him. It can't be Athena, right? Or perhaps it's Athena? Alright, can we talk to them before? This is the real one. The fake one was like calling him like Themis, and then Themis was like Lamau. Eldebus has chosen to keep odd company, such a vexing composition of aether you possess. He's like, what? He's like, what do you mean that guy is my real father, huh? As you are aware by now, I am known as Eldebus. After my dear friend Azim and I detected irregularities in Pandaemonium, we decided the best course of action would be to hide my station as I conducted my investigation. I'm sure La Habrea as well is eager to find out why I hid who I was, and so I shall save that story for later. First, I would like to speak to you, my friend. Although neither Azim nor I have ever met you in the flesh, you came with her highest recommendation. That alone was enough for me to accept you as an ally without question. That's someone in the world. What? That's somewhere in the world a guiding star so similar to herself was out there, amused Ʒ to no end. There was not a shade of doubt in her heart that you would be a formidable ally. Furthermore, I've heard stories that Mistress Vanette, who held the position of Ʒ previously, journeyed with a familiar much like yourself. That made the decision to trust you all the easier. She, too, now dons the white robes of an advisor. If she placed her absolute faith in you, I knew I would be in capable hands. Aware, though, I was of the path you had walked, I had no interest in exposing you. I merely wanted to meet you, to travel by your side for a while. I may know but a small portion of your whole story, but that is enough for me. Oh, that's not a full stop. For me to believe you would never lead me astray, I wanted to tell you that. Oh, he's been saying sincere and sweet. Ew. Ew. Eric is resolutely avoiding his father's side. Me too. Me hacking too, bro. I don't know how long it's been since we last spoke, Vtuber, and truth be told, I'd hoped you never would again. Damn. But I see now I was a fool to think I would ever escape your meddling. Just, what is that thing that called himself Vtuber? And why is he the splitting image of your younger self? Oh, his younger self. I was like, it's just some guy with orange hair. I find it hard to believe you've only just now found out such a being was wreaking havoc in Pandaemonium. Did you think matters would simply sort themselves out? Oh no. At least he's responding. I was like, oh no, is he not going to say anything? I suppose you deserve at least a cursory explanation. I was well aware of the anomalies occurring within Pandaemonium, including the fact that Ʒ and had taken it upon themselves to investigate. I saw no reason to insert myself into the situation. For a time, that was. Imagine my surprise when instead of a formal report from you and yours, I received a communication from one of the keyboards stating that research and operations were proceeding as usual. While deception was almost childish in its simplicity, it became plain to me that your grasp of the situation was slipping. Tempest was like, excuse me? So you knew his existence from the beginning. I can hardly imagine you would suffer another to masquerade as one of the convocation. Not without good reason, at least. Maybe, like, it is him? Like, they did clones? It's the Clone War? As you well know, the name Vtuber is but a marker of my station. It is not the name I was born with. Abyssos has claimed that for himself. I cannot fault him for it, as he is my other half, in a manner of speaking. Wait, it's not a clone? They just split his personality in half? So all the passion, all the compassion, all the caring went to that guy, and then everything else that's logical and whatever went to this guy, and he's like, I can do my job better if I split myself in half. I don't need stupid emotions. Anyways, he knows all that I know, my equal in every way. Yet within his heart is naught but greed, envy, and desire. All the emotions that we are loath to acknowledge within ourselves. If what you say is true, what purpose would such a being serve? He is the product of experimentation gone awry. A reminder of the days when I was young and reckless. I thought him sealed away for good, but it seems time has a way of unearthing the shame we bury. No, so it is a clone. Huh? What? I'm so confused. When he spoke of my mother, he looked at you with such venom in his eyes, but blamed you for her death. Tell me, is he right to do so? Oh, Eric. Vtuber, don't make me smack you, ah? Oh, okay. His words were but the rambling of a tortured mind. The hatred and despair he endures has warped his view of the world irreparably. Knowing voices makes it hard to read. And now he is awakened. He must be put to rest. If he succeeds in breaching Pandaemonium's protective wards, he shall invite disaster onto our star. As chief keyword of Pandaemonium, it is my duty to decide the proper course of action. As such, I declare that all research shall be summarily abandoned and the facility— Huh? What? You would leave the other warders to their doom? 'Tis a choice befitting La Habrea. Do you disagree? You speak of duty, and ours is to guide our star and its inhabitants. Let me go. Let me go scare a cat off from disturbing me. You speak of duty, and ours is to guide the star and its inhabitants upon the correct course. It is no surprise that you would choose annihilation of Pandaemonium if its existence poses even the remotest risk to our people. Yet, as you can see by Eric's response, the decision is somewhat more nuanced than that. As and I grappled with this conundrum for some time, in fact. And Zane's like, you did? That is precisely why I chose to involve myself directly. 'Twas the only way I could truly determine the best solution. I can't read this morning. And you need not trouble yourself with that further. The chief keyword must prevent the worst from occurring, no matter the cost. Your feelings, Abyssos, are of no concern. Have you even taken a moment to consider another path? No! You've spared nary a thought for aught but yourself and your duty. You have no idea the trials we've endured, the foes that Zane has stood against. Oh, Eric. He's standing up for it to his bother. I mean, he probably would have regardless. Because he don't like him. Oh, and then he just ignores him. Okay. Zane, is it a being of such aether as I have never seen? What are you? She is the guiding star that shall lead us safely through this. Thanks to her stout arm and steadfast courage, we have subdued the mythic creations and returned them to their selves. Speaking of which, I would like to hear your opinion, Zane. As outsiders, we are in a unique position to look upon circumstances with our vision unclouded by attachment. Oh no, it's too soon to give up on saving the others. La Habrea can't be trusted. Or, what was that you said about being an emissary? I like the first one. I'm kind of confused about the third one. Like, what is it? What it mean? What emissary of the star? What? Wait, that's DR3. What emissary, huh? Oh. That's brilliant. Eldebus the emissary may speak on our behalf. Should he judge our approach the more sound, even La Habrea would be compelled to listen. Ah, I see. It's resting on you, Themis. F. Oh, so I just tossed the ball back to him. Bro, I'm sorry. I should have said something. As Eldebus, I'm duty-bound to assess the matter from a position of impartiality. My opinion, as Themis, can carry no weight. You understand what that means, yes? I do. Even so, you've walked with us all this time, seen what we've seen. Based on that alone, I trust you'll find the best way forward. Themis? Very well. Then, in my capacity as an emissary, I shall state my judgment. At present, there are merits both in destroying Pandaemonium outright and in taking time to rescue its researchers, and neither is yet an impossible task. Therefore, I judge the most measured choice would be to continue upon our present course. We delve into Abyssos, interring any mythic creations we encounter along the way. And if worst comes to worst, then we destroy Pandaemonium, right? Right? That is so much more logical. You have yet to witness Zane's might and Eric's resolve. I would ask that you see our capabilities firsthand, and only then decide if our endeavor is futile. If such is the will of the emissary, then I shall obey. However, if indeed I find your strength to be lacking, I trust there will be no objections to the immediate destruction of Pandaemonium. Ayo. You needn't worry about that. We won't fail. He crossed arm. You are bolder than I remember. And you're more tedious than I remember. Zane, come find me when you're finished. I don't want to see this guy anymore. Huh, walks away. There he goes. Ayo, chichue. Konnichiwa, ohayou gozaimasu, or probably konbanwa to you. Hello, Nick. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, it is indeed morning for me, though. Thank you, thank you. Happy New Year. Kimashite omedetou gozaimasu. I hope you're well. I'm going well. We're doing Panda for the first time. We've kind of hit like big story things, so I'm kind of excited. Kind of like watching the dad and the son go at it. I hope you had a wonderful New Year, and you're spending it however you like as well. Eric is understandably frustrated, but if we are to conquer Abyssos, we must go forth in clear heads. Pray lend an ear to his troubles, that their weight might be lightened. Okay. Quest accepted. Go be a counselor. To Eric. How was my New Year? Not much. I mostly just stayed in and then watched the fireworks on the TV. It was very, very chill. But that's the way I like it, so no worries there. Eric. Oh, Eric. Eric. Bap, bap, bap. The Eric bap, bap, bap. You do have my gratitude. Ill-fit as I am to show it at the moment. Without your words to sway him, Lahabrahe would have carried out his plans without a second thought. I didn't see the one in China. I watched the one in Sydney this year. Thumbs up. How was it? When at first we realized the Croatians had slipped through their bonds, the other keywords did all in their power to restore order. Even though they could have chosen escape, they remained to aid their allies. I'm certain not a soul among them would wish to see this facility erased from the world, and they don't deserve to be abandoned simply for carrying out their duty. And besides, Abyssos had secrets yet untold. Secrets that would be buried if Pandaemonium were reduced to rubble. I mean to uncover the truth behind his words. The truth of my mother. While Lahabrahe was quick to dismiss his claims, I failed to see what Abyssos would gain by fabricating such a story. All I was told of my mother's death was that she perished in an accident. No one would say more. It was as if they feared saying more, in fact. Storm! Hello, good evening, welcome in, thank you for taking attendance. I hope you're well, I hope you're winning today in Marvel Rivals. Even if it was not Lahabrahe that dealt the final blow, we've seen with our own eyes how quickly he can condemn others to die. I only wish to know at last, what befell her. Hi, how you doing, Doing good, ma. Did you eat food, drink water, They kinda combined both fireworks and created a moving dragon figure. Whoa, okay. I might go and try to look that up on YouTube later. That sounds cool. What do you think, Zane? Does the Lahabrahe you know have any regard for the lives of others? Or will he carry out his duty with another's blood on his hands? Oh lord, I don't want to judge based on the La Habrea I know. I mean, these are both true, but at the same time, it's different, you know? I have no idea what he might be in this age. This age? Just how long has it been since you last met? Regardless, I'd like you to try to view him as he is now. Another opinion would be much appreciated. But it is plain there is much to consider. Thank you, Zane. It's easy for me to get carried away by emotion where he's concerned. We should focus on the task at hand, proving to La Habrea that we are capable of saving Pandaemonium and its keepers. The most convincing way to do that will be to regain control of Abyssos. Nod. Although, I'm loath to admit it, you would know more about those deaths than any of us, and seeing as how we require every advantage we can afford... Zane, would you speak to him for us? He seems to have a special interest in your capabilities, and may deign to help at your suggestion, if only to see what you can do. Hi. Hello. Chicken parmesan pasta thing. Ooh, yum. Eric appears to have a deep trust in you, and Elidibus tells me you share some relation to Azem. Your unusual aether does not mark you as a familiar. It is unlike anything I have seen, even among the countless concepts I have observed. To think I would encounter an existence I could not create by my own hand, Azem never ceases to surprise. Hehe. They just like, hehe. The previous Azem was much the same. In taking the entirety of the star into consideration, she came to hold dear emotions and people that a more logical mind would have discarded. This made her act in her own self-interest more often than not. Just as you and Elidibus have conducted yourselves in this matter, the true danger of Azem's nature and its tendencies to infect all those she comes into contact with. Met Selk said much the same. Trust that I shall do naught that would violate my duty. And yet you so frivolously invoke your authority as emissary to justify this little excursion. It matters little, however. Only your deeds can speak for you now. You wish to know more of Abyssos, I take it. Although I no longer have control over many of its functions, I can yet sense what creations lie within. That would be cool. The chief keywords reaches far indeed. Well then, what do we have to look forward to? I sense no creation of note. Perhaps they have been made into fodder for experimentations, or perhaps they have been transferred into deeper circles. Yet, Abyssos would never allow you the safe passage. He has left a trial for you to overcome. What huh? I speak of Hegemone, keyword of Abyssos. Although her presence is stained with the mark of corruption, it is unmistakable. I knew her as a woman gifted in magic and blessed with a highly logical mind. While I can sense those qualities within her, still there's something else at work. Oh. Kind of like what the Dracula guy was, huh? If I was to hazard a guess, I would say that's because she's already been twisted into a Hemitheos, doubtless against her will. Zane, Themis, we must rescue her from that cruel fate, and if we cannot, we can at least seal her away until we find a means to undo the damage. Yui, hello. The robes are cute, right? Yeah, we get the black one, I think, when we start this area story. I probably kept it. It's somewhere. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Have a good New Year celebration? Your allies make you bold, Eric. I very much look forward to seeing how far they carry you. Damn, he's getting carried! Relaxing? Yes it was, that's great. Relaxing is the best. Oh god, this father and son duo. Ayo. Thank you for giving me Gil. Oh, that's icky. What's all that icky things? Blech. Oh, hi. The power of friendship. Yeah. Hello. Oh. What are we doing? Playing matching? What this up? Prometheus, hegemony. Oh, it's this song. Oh. I've heard of this song before. Cute. I'm looking at the portrait. Come on. What? Gosh, I haven't played Woman in so long. But it is definitely still my comfy class. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Bruskies, what's that? Here? Okay. I'm just gonna stop with Ventus, I'm scared. Okay, that part was there. Okay. Oh, that was 2 ways. Okay. Chorus Exol. Oh, ho 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 ho. Okay, I forgot to be a healer. I'm so sorry. I forgetty spaghetti to be a healer. Prometheus Dark 4, okay. What? Oh, red wine? Heal. Transmission. Nani sore? Why do they have icky lines? Are they okay? Oh, now I have icky lines. What? What? This? Host will take control of body once this effect expires. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I see. Gome. I did not know. I see. Oh lord. These two circles seem, squares seem fun. Oh, there was also that? Holy heck. Okay. Oh lordy Lou, okay. Oh lordy, okay. Stupid! Thank you. I see. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh, we're doing this again? Oh lord, I need water. Oh, my entire throat just cracked. 17 seconds. The thing is gonna do the thing. Or, well, that's gonna do the thing. Wow, you lấy lộn phản á. Oh, dang, này go fire. Yeah. So it's the area that we face, huh? Okay, so I just face out like this. Yep. Okay. I touched that fucking... I'm sorry, Ventus. We don't perceive what I did there, sorry. We don't perceive. not perceive. No cure too. No cure too. Away. 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 We do not perceive what I just did there. I'm sorry. Oh Lord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh! Don't move. The heck was that? Why it changed? It changed at the last moment. Hooray! Oh, those lines show that it changes. I see. Oh, okay. I didn't get it. Thumbs up. Oh, the last bit was kind of hard. She fought. We do not perceive that I kind of slid into the outside and just died, okay? They did not perceive it either. They were not here. Nobody tell them. Oh no. Pokeball. Go. Captured and sent to the Bill's PC. I could sense from here that Pandaemonium has been contained. The effect of Abyssos tinkering is even more dire than I imagined. As is to be expected, Eric appears to be quite pleased with our victory. We've won! The keyword is sealed away and alive this time. Library, I can't deny this now. The ones with the fire, yeah! The ones with the circle, the fire circles, and the glowy weapons. Very cute, very cool. I could see that as something people would want to grind for. But there are, I assume, more things now. So like back when I started the game, I think that was like when everyone was wearing the glowy circle on their back. That was like the thing that I was always see, whether I was in Limsa or Gridania. Just people was like standing around with the glowy circle on their back. I'm like, where the heck they get that thing? But now I know. A year and a half later, now I know. Servant violence. Eric seems eager to dispel La Habre's doubts. It was like the thing. Our plan was a success, although I hardly need to tell you that. Pandaemonium has been sealed away, and now you have no choice but to admit the merit in our method. You have the right to it. I am not so petty as to deny the achievements of those I've squabbled with, no matter how strongly we disagree. Look at that smirk! Moreover, this being Ś Ʒ is retreating mist, unable to wield creation magics, yet powerful enough to subdue a Abyssos, has made this ordeal far more interesting. Then, we have leave to continue. As for that, there is one among you whose very presence put the others at risk. It would be best to proceed without him, or failure would have consequences that reach far beyond Pandaemonium. And of whom do you speak? Me as I sneeze. Oh damn. A warder who cannot even conduct his duty without aid. In this place, hope alone is not enough to overcome what awaits you. A single misstep will send you all to their doom. You're doing fine, Eric. Deep breath. So long as we each do our part and look to the allies by our side, even a neophyte can upraise his companions. That's something Zane and Themis taught me. Oh. While I do not wish to express any bias. Athena's like, alright, they're arguing again. I am inclined to agree. If my investigation has made anything clear, it is that we are together greater than the sum of our parts. And hope has brought us this far. It drives us to seek the right path, and to act before the path blah 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 blah, and to act before the path lies closed to us. Then tell me, what is it you hope for? Mighty riches, a lady. To see Abyssos in chains. That's the surest way to prevent sacrifices. I'm aware that destroying Pandaemonium risks us of him. But, what? Oh, would rid us of him. But the cost is far too great. And I admit, I wish to know how he means to resurrect Athena. He has like a little bit of red in his hair. Uh-oh. And there we have. You must leave this place at once, and do not think to set foot in Pandaemonium again. Uh-oh. You are capable, that much is plain. Yet Abyssos cannot be suffered to live, and I shall not allow his talk of resurrection to poison mine or anyone else's mind. Life flows in a circle, that is known. All souls return to the underworld, and Athena's is no exception. She has likely found a new vessel and a new journey to embark upon. You cannot be ignorant to the folly of Hephaestus' words. Even were he to breathe life into a body, the soul contained within would not be your mother's. What if our knowledge is imperfect? What if Hephaestus has discovered something no one else has? He knows all that you do, understands the bitter reality of the world. He wouldn't pursue the impossible. Think, Eric. I have already explained that he is merely my twisted reflection. Is it worth bringing back your mother? Is it worth bringing back your mother if it means others are used and discarded like tools? Oh. Is it worth it? See her once more. Now you measure the worth of your colleagues' lives? What was that foolish braying about saving them? Merely a performance to hide your childish devotion to your mother. Please, such barbs will get us nowhere. We should first discuss. You would call me a fool? You who murdered your wife in service of your ambitions, for the sake of the star, no doubt. Oh. I can hear it again. That voice inside my head. Eric? Eric? I know who to follow. Hephaestus. Father. Mother. Oh, I love you so. And this voice will guide me to you. Oh, Eric? Eric? Stop. I'm gonna spritz you. Stop. No, listen not. Listen not, Eric. Oh. Eric. Apologies. You taught me that a calm heart stays course, but I could never grasp even the rudder. Eric. Don't. Ayo! Child! Mai! Mata mo! Aya! Why you say the things la? You could have phrased them nicer, ma. If you phrased it nicer, aya. Ayo. This was Hephaestus' work. There can be no doubt. It seems he learned from his previous failure. Hi! My goodness. It's not a phase, Dad. It's not a phase. I'm not a mommy's boy. Lord. Hephaestus' cunning despite his work mind. Whatever took hold of Eric, it made short work of his reason. From the moment he laid eyes upon me, I could sense his hatred and rage, simmering below the surface. It was but a matter of time until it spilled forth, and that was when he fell into the spell's embrace. Well, he wouldn't have, burst if you wasn't like poke, poke, poke the bear. A magic woven with such skill that Eric himself failed to notice until it was too late. Damas Gekum. If this is the measure of Hephaestus' power, then the other keywords had little chance to resist it. We saw his work during our encounter with Hesperos. Doubtless, Hephaestus' magic fed his admiration and envy until there was room for naught else in his heart. And there was something else besides. Did you not feel the presence of another? Yeah. Damas! Oh my god, finally someone mentions the voice. Did you not hear her? I assume it's Athena, but did you not hear the voice? As I thought, someone was trying to warn Eric, but whom? Could it have been one of the keywords? Alas, the warning arrived too late. I had already provoked Eric past the point of no return. Well, at least you understand that you were the one who provoked him when you didn't have to provoke him, Ayo. I know, right? Thank God Thomas is here. Like, who else is gonna have the actual brain cell when these two are hacking arguing? I'd bear the burden for this failure. In my stubbornness, I could but scorn the boy, and Hephaestus knew that. I'm gonna flick his gigantic forehead. Flick! And now I dread to think of the ordeal that awaits him due to my rashness. Well, I'm glad you regret it, but standing here regretting it isn't gonna solve nothing. Gotta go in. There is time yet to save him. We can easily regain control of Abyssos, giving us a firm foothold from which to brave Pandaemonium's lowest level. The enemy is within reach. Let's do it. Just as with Hesperos, Eric is in danger of being consumed by Hephaestus' spell. However, I have faith that he will not easily lose sight of himself. The way forward is clear, Labrea. Pray tell us all you know of what we shall find beyond Abyssos. I can only assume one more keyword lies in wait. The deepest levels of Pandaemonium is called... Of course it's called Tartarus! And your passage shall be challenged not only by a keyword. Hephaestus has laid traps in every corner of its halls. So, like Palace of the Dead? Wait, is it called Palace of the Dead? I forgot. Like the heaven on high thing? You have no hope of surviving far past the threshold. That, I expect, is where Zane will shine. Huh? What I do? Her dissolute ether shall allow her to slip through the traps unimpeded. Ah, we saw it when Hephaestus had no effect, and doubtless even he has yet to devise a countermeasure. Oh yeah. Then time is of the essence. Hephaestus is already well aware you can match a keyword in battle. He will not stand idle while you stroll past his other defenses at your leisure. Yeah, Palace of the Dead. In every corner, you're gonna step on a trap and then you turn into a toad. I'm like, but... Agreed. However, clarity will be indispensable to our success, and I'm afraid I must insist upon it ere we depart. Narrows eyes. We have yet to discern to what end Hephaestus would use Eric. If you know, I would ask that you enlighten us. You're gonna miss the next fight? That's okay. Thank you, Moon. Why do you so fiercely rebuke Eric's feelings for his mother? While I understand the very thought of resurrecting the dead is anathema, you act as if grief over her passing should be equally so. How are we to grapple with what plagues our friend and drives our foe if you refuse to acknowledge it? I do acknowledge it. I wish only to spare those that feel it still greater pain. Cross his arms. Did you mean to protect Eric with your silence? So instead of being honest, you bicker with like a child. So you drove your own son over the edge. Damn. All of these are so harsh. It just gets more and more harsh the lower we go. I'll go with the first one. Did you mean to protect him with your silence? How dare you? I didn't even say the worst things. No, you are right. The blame for Eric's fate rests squarely on my shoulder. Very well. I shall lay bare the truth, but only after the foe before us has been laid low. Hi. Take a moment to prepare yourself, Emma. The remaining keyword is Abyssos. She has served in Pandaemonium since its inception, and and her affinity for magic is peerless, even among the keywords. Oh! Abyssos knows that losing her would mean the end of his experiments. He has hidden her in a space unreachable by conventional means. Oh? But your presence makes mockery of such barriers. The scarcity of your aether means it will be trivial to send you directly to Abyssos. We shall approach as closely as caution will allow. We know where the battle will commence, so I do not anticipate difficulty in detecting your presence. From afar, I shall do my best to provide you with ground on which to fight, and phantom allies to aid you. As for the interment, I have yet to think of a foolproof method. Interment shall not be necessary. What? Nande? From here, I can sense Abyssos' essence, but it is scarcely recognizable. Abyssos was more ambitious with her than he was with hegemony. She has been transfigured such that barely a scantling of herself remains. Oh. We can but take comfort in what a mercy the underworld will be to her. Oh. No. Okay. Tired. Tired. Abyssos! The seventh circle! Come on! Oh! Okay, it worked! Hello! Game! Is it also showing up on the screen okay? Here, I'll make it bigger until I can fix it. Oh, it's this song! I've also heard of this song. Sweet! I guess, oh, no wonder, La Habra was like, just put her out of her misery. Oh, that's not a person anymore. That is not a person anymore. I love how everyone showed up like you summoned them. Yeah! The power of friendship, bro. Like any JRPG. Wow! Like any good JRPG. Oh, that was lenient. I was expecting that circle to like hit so much faster. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, her bows are in front of her, so that means she's gonna smack in front of her. I can do that. Power of friendship and lots of explosions and stabby things. Exactly. And the power of my candlestick. Everything will be fine, you know? Ara! Doko iku no? I'm fine. Oh my god. What the fricky fracky is this? Were we supposed to split into three? Oh. Foothold. Oh. Are we okay? Bows? Okay, that looks like it's a back. So we should stand up here, yes? Okay. Oh my. Okay. I am understanding this so far more than hegemonic. Okay. Oh lord, how do I put this oh, I can't really put this barrier down. That's stupid. Holy canoe. Okay. The sense of convergences of ether, but careful of aware of what they may spawn. Eggs! 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 Oh, oh! I thought we were supposed to fight them. Okay. Why is everybody going over there? I'm just gonna go over here if everybody go over here. Oh my lordy Lou, what's going on? Hello? Where? Why? Huh? Those were some hecking, you know, green circles, alright. Not the good kind, because they don't heal you. What those? Oh, oh, don't don't be standing where they're facing. Cool. I can understand that much. Okay. Oh, what do I do? But I shouldn't have moved up. Oh, okay, thank you, Thomas. Oh, lordy Lou, what's going on? Where am I standing? I'm gonna stand with you. I'm scared. Ah! Ah! Okay, we're fine. Ah! I'm not fine! Ah! Mm-hmm. Oh. 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 I perished. Ooh, okay. Would you like to, like, get away from... Thank you. I don't know if I used Holy or if I used Medica. I used Holy. Okay. Away! Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. %. 2 eggs. What do we do with these eggs? It's a circle and then it's... Oh lord. Oh lord. I almost made that one. Squishy dake. Away, tank busters. Oh, are you guys too far away from me? Is that it? I was like, why am I not healing? Oh, okay. You can attack now. Are these the... Okay. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Do you stand in it? Oh, oh no, am I supposed to be helping? I'm sorry. Oh, heck of a... Pay for percent. Remember doing the salvage version and so many things happen here? Yeah, a lot of this is not like difficult mechanics, but it's a lot happening. If anything, you know? Oh, did it. I'm sorry I died. I was dumb. Oh. We have granted her the mercy. No, who opened the chest? Why you give me trash? I'm gonna scrum. I'm gonna scrum. It's okay. It's fine. I will delete them later. Pretty though. Pretty. It's purple. Mine's red, but... Oh, he came in as well this time. The moment Abyssos was slain, the flow of Aether and Pandaemonium focused keenly on this location, creating a tunnel of sorts through which we could quickly convey ourselves. It was almost as if we were ushered here. It's a trap. This space was created with care and concealed with powerful wards. Only a key ward would have been able to detect it, and even then with a great difficulty. Ergo. Ida-san! Hello! Thank you for taking attendance! 17 times! No worries about being late. I'm thankful you all decide to show up regardless. How are you? How are you? You had a proper rest in your bed instead of in the chair? Oh. Her spirit yet remains. If only I could restore Tartarus to order. But I'm afraid this is the most I can manage with such power as remains to me. Oh, she brought them here. It was not a trap. It's been too long, Master La Brea. Working, therapy earlier but had to work. No worries, Samba was shigoto na. Shigoto important. Likewise, keyword Agistus. Agistus. I should not be surprised you were able to break free of Hephaestus' spell, even diminished as you were. It was not an easy task, even with your aid. His curses dig into one's heart, creating a storm of emotions that is all too easy to become lost in. Only by chance did a fragment of myself remain, illuminating a path through the madness. And thus I'm able to appear before you now. Even while my body was powerless to resist Hephaestus' command, some small part of my logical mind stood alone in defiance. It even managed to speak to the outside world. The report! That was you! Nod. Doubtless you recognized my voice from the many years I have called out to you. Many times, many years. Oh, it was not Athena, it was her. She's the stone, she's the floor candy. The hope that those pleas would not fall on deaf ears was all that kept me from succumbing to hopelessness. Many years, many times. I can read, but I have a greater purpose here than simply saying my farewells. There's something you must know, that the tragedies of the past does not repeat in the present. Forgive me for what I am about to do, Master La Brea, but the story must be told. 'Tis the only way to help Hephaestus' fixation, to understand Hephaestus' fixation on Eric. Story time. No longer can you hide your heart away. I was right! Tell me I'm right. Agnestus, tell me I'm right! Oh. Are we gonna watch them Oh? Sensei Wong, no, I'm right. Phoenix right. Hephaestus? No. The mask marks him as La Brea. It's you when he was younger. It's we. Master La Brea has brought an end to Lady Athena's life, and sealed away a part of his memory and emotions within Hephaestus. These are my recollections of the moments as following. Okay, it was slightly like what I thought it was. It wasn't exactly that. So he sealed away part of his memories and emotions regarding Athena into Hephaestus. Okay, so it wasn't like all his negative emotions and all of that. Okay. And you truly have no intention of revealing the truth to Eric. Nod. My lesser half is now buried, where none can find it. We would be wise to do the same with our memory of this day. Blood shall not sway the spirit so, but Athena's teachings would have warped the boy. I fear he would see our star burn to keep his mother safe. Eric believes that he feels love, but he is shackled by dependence. He could not bear the truth. Sad face. This dependence makes it all the more important to be open with him. He will seek answers about his mother's loss, which shall inevitably lead him to you. Are you willing to accept the blame for Athena's death? Are you willing to accept your son's hatred? If that is what comes to pass, then so be it. Better to be burdened with hatred than the knowledge that Athena thought his What? What? Huh? Huh? Oh God. Eric, you had it all wrong. It was the mother. Your dad likes you the way you are. Shit. Better to be burdened with hatred than the knowledge that Athena thought his body and soul mere tools to be used and discarded. Even were I to tell him what his mother plotted, he would never seek reasons to believe that the true fault lies with me. He would ever seek reasons to believe that the true fault lies with me or with him. Should he merely hate me, he will remain unfettered by doubt, free to serve the star, far from his parents' shadow. No! Sir! I'm gonna smack him! Zane, go smack him! Zane, go smack him! Eric loved his mother more than life itself, and yet, what a dreadful truth you've borne all this time. Such is Lahabre's nature. Every action, every word a solution to life's greatest dilemmas, and none to spare for his own. What I have revealed to you is but a small portion of a larger picture. I shall leave it to Lahabre to paint the rest for you. And for Eric, I hope. Are they unique? Nah, they're just very Asian. Thank you, Abyssos. Oh, I'm gonna smack him. I always admired you, you know? What choice did I have when you sacrificed so much to guide our star to the heavens? Zane, go smack him for me. Zane, go smack him. Zane, go smack him. Abyssos has doubtless sensed that his final keyword has fallen. We should return to the surface before he moves to strike us here. If we are to face him, we must be prepared to bring our full strength to bear. Nod. Zane, go smack him. Zane, go smack him, huh? Zane, be like punch, huh? I'm gonna be like punch, huh? Hey, gonna fight you, Gonna fight you, Gonna fight you, You don't even look at me, I fight you, you don't look at me, Huh? I fighting you, I fighting you, Hey, at least Thomas, look at me. It was Eric's hatred for his father that caused him to fall victim to Hephaestus' magic. Yet the root of that hatred were born of a son's love. A love nurtured not by a mother caring for her offspring, but by a researcher creating the ideal test subject. Pandemonium abounds with demons indeed. Thank you for waiting. Abyssos was ever a bold woman, even in her final moments. That she would unearth the secret of my past for all to look upon. Still, so glad am I that she faced you as her last opponent. I can think of none more worthy to send her soul off to the other side. Ayo. Gonna smack him, ma. From a son's undying love for his mother was born a deep well of hatred for his father. For Eric, those emotions were all too real. The efficacy of Hephaestus' magic attested to that. Yet, they were spun by a guiding hand, one which sought to use his inner turmoil as a tool for experimentation. One final wish. The Hebrew would speak further of Athena's fate. I still think we're gonna fight Athena, though. The vision you saw told the story far more eloquently than I ever could. Athena was consumed by her research, and was willing to sacrifice her own child if it hastened her progress. She did not offer him a position here out of sense of love or pride, because merely she knew he would be the most pliable test subject. I see now why you hid the truth from him. I cannot say with certainty that Eric could handle the weight of such betrayal, after holding his mother on a pedestal for so long. Unfortunately, it seems not even her death has ensured his safety. Hephaestus has taken up Athena's research and succeeded in creating Hemithil. I know not what his ultimate end is, but his plain it is connected with the resurrection of Athena. That knowledge alone is sufficient to direct your next course of action. As for the rest of your story, we shall hear it after we have returned Eric to safety, in accordance with Abyssos' last wish. Very well. I can at least assure you that finding him shall prove relatively simple now that Hephaestus can no longer bend Pandaemonium to his will. There is but one place left for him to find refuge, the Black Heart of Tartarus, where Athena built her testing compound. We can assume that Hephaestus will offer fierce resistance. I must focus my every effort on securing a safe means of approach. Nod. Omakase. Nod. La Habrea, I would ask that you assume the duty of summoning Zane's phantom warriors. I have no objections. My ability to fight within Tartarus would be greatly diminished in any case. However, I wish to deal the final blow to Hephaestus myself. There is no need to dirty your hands with such a deed. Ah, I take it then that you have no intent to seal him away as before. The presence I felt when I encountered Hephaestus bore little resemblance to the entity I created. By his own hand, he has become something far more wicked, and the same magics that once shackled him may very well shatter before the power he wields. On my pride as a researcher, I am loath to repeat the same mistake twice. I would not see these events play out again, and so he must be extinguished. Nod. Well then, I shall open the way forward. May we finish this together. Hi. Dun, 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 dun. I need a blanket. Abyssos State Circle! This is the one everybody hates, right? Alright, this is the one everybody hates. It's Thomas the Train! Oh, it's not Thomas the Train, I lied. Abyssos State Circle. Oh, it's not Thomas the Train, I lied. It's Eric. Hey Eric, what's up? He's a circle. This isn't Spider. Oh.
すでに我が手中にある。あとはお前たちを消し去るのみだ。
Oh, I thought this was true. It's not true. Oh, hi. He became both. Perfect imperfection. Hephaestus. Not like one more. Oh. The power of friendship. Red version. いくよ。Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. Genesis of Flame. What is that? A raid wide? A raid wide. Cool. What? Where'd he go? Sunforge. There's a dragon. What does that mean? He's what? Oh, okay. Sunforge again. This time is in? Oh, okay. How are we supposed to tell in and out from that? How? It's out? Okay. What? I can't tell the difference between in and out. This is stupid. I'm stupid. Come on. Bird means in, snake means out. The fire thingies were different? Bruh. I didn't notice that at all. I just saw fire thingies. Into the shadows. Phase change? Oh, or not. What the frick is that? Don't look out! I didn't look. Okay. Oh Lord, red wine, we're fine. Nyande. Oh, what the frick? Change, okay. What? Why are you facing me? Don't look at me, huh? Fourfold fires? What is that? Oh Lord, what this? I'll stand in the center. Okay. That I can do. The heck are those? What the heck are those? Okay. And then now we move to the other side, I assume? Or not? Oh, okay, correct. We do move to the other side. Okay, now where do we... Oh, back... Okay, now it's Sunforge as well. A bird means in. Okay. Genesis of Flame was a raid wide. Uh-huh. Force Reflection, I don't remember. Oh, he changed. Okay, he face changed. I gave myself a regen instead of the hacking. Oh, where do we stand? What the frick? Oh, what the frick is this shit? Oh, what the frick is this shit? Ah! Oh, okay, it's not insta-death. I thought it'd be insta-death like last time. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Kind of, maybe. What the frick? He still has more attacks? Stupid. Don't stand in the circles. Rectangles. Your mistake. I'm crying. Mood. Where? Which direction are we going? This way. Where? Where? Okay. Sunforge. Oh, that wasn't out. I didn't even look. I was so hecking occupied. This one is raid wide. And then this one is Tank Buster. Okay. Hold the fruits of sacrifice. Sacrifice these nuts! Okay, we got him. 2%. 2% though. 1% though. What the frick is that? Okay, we did it. I didn't die! I kind of got pushed to the side. I imagine in Savage I would have instantly died there by touching the outside border when I got pushed. But I didn't die. Oh no, they opened the chest. I'm gonna cry. Oh. Got the Nosferatu minion and we got the Eric minion.
The chains of events that led to this moment began with my error. When out of mercy I confined you here. Now I break it and leave no trace of you behind.
FF's going well. We're watching dumb father and dumb son have their dumb argument in which I want to slap both of them and be like, stop it. You guys are Asians but not this Asian, please. Unbelievable.
This is not over.
Rah! Fire!
I see you will not go peacefully.
Fire! Ignis! More Ignis? Child! Oh, I have a candlestick. My Ignis is stronger.
Even a cast-off would uphold his pride, though such an impulse must speak to the overwhelming arrogance of my other half. The name Hephaestus shall grow to eclipse yours. None shall remember the deeds of La Habrea once I fulfill Athena's ambition and bring Eric's dream to life.
Huh? What do you mean Eric's dream to life, ah? Oh, as in like bring back the mother, I see.
You speak as if you care a whit for the boy. Why then do you cower behind him? There are some desires which must not be realized. Athena would see the world destroyed if it meant she could find hers in the ruins. As for Eric, he knows not what his true wish would beget, a truth which you have hidden from him. Do you truly believe a father's role is to deceive and manipulate?
Eric. Please see reason. My wish. Right? It's like you pretty much did the same, even if it was like quote unquote for Eric's sake. You pretty much did the same thing.
You would claim the name Hephaestus and call yourself his father, yet you bind his mind and body in dark chains. Your words and your pride ring hollow. Athena wanted her son by her side, and he desires to return there. What wickedness is there in mending a broken family? I cared not for Eric, beyond how he could serve her ends. You claim to be acting in his interest, but 'tis plain you are no different. As I ushered Athena to her end, I vowed that my sole mission in life would be to guide the star true. In service to that vow, I silenced the whispers of my heart. I could not nurture a son whilst an entire world looked to me for guidance. For that choice, I bear the responsibility.
Yet he is...
I'm gonna cry, stop it!
Yet he is still my son, and I'll not suffer you to seduce him with false hope. You who are not but the bitter dregs of Athena and I, the very worst of us.
It's not the last of us. It's the worst of us.
Mother, she... No. Then who... How do I...
Eric!
Trust in the Hebrea? That's a little too early for him, I think. But if the story's anime enough, it could work. Hearken to your heart, come back to us.
The middle one. Listen to your heart when it's called.
Okay, I hear you. I owe you, and Themis, an apology. Athena, did you ever... In the Hebrea, I will have my say.
Go, Eric, go! Go, Eric, go! Let's go! Heck yeah.
How? His mind was mine.
He's like, ouchies.
I can't explain. Zane's words reached me through the haze. They rang loud and clear. As did the words of another, in a voice much like yours, but resounding with truth.
Huzzah! Oh, he do the thing! He do the thing! He's gonna do it by himself? He do the thing? Oh! He do the thing?
How? When did you master these bonds? Oh, we've entered much worse.
Go, Eric, go! Go help your son, ma! Stop watching la, ayo! Step forward, help! Exactly! Ay, closer! Finally!
You, worthless! You...
Ah! Hey! I thought they wanted to destroy, but Pokeball works. He became a floor candy! Floor candy. I put away my candlestick. Oh, Eric. Are you okay, Erica?
Floor candy jump, exactly. It appears my failure have borne fruit after all.
Yeah, it bore fruit candy. Isn't that great? Yum. Yum. Are you gonna eat it? If you don't eat it, I'll eat it. Aww. You took it from us. No fruit candy. Say something nice to your son. Say something. Okay. Aww.
You did well, son.
Yay. I'm gonna cry. Eric. Where are we? I don't know.
With Abyssos' essence contained in this crystal. I don't know why you call it floor candy, it's a crystal. We may safely return Eric above, that he would bind Abyssos with only half his senses intact. You quite understand his adeptness in the arts of interment. It was hardly what I had in mind, but a feat deserving of praise nonetheless.
You don't need to make excuses for praising your son. You don't need to beat son in front of me, please. Ayo. This old man, I swear. Ah, look at them.
truth and perfect. La Habrea is looking at Eric with concern. Aw, you are? Okay. Exactly. Not like I'm worrying about my son or anything. But I feel no trace of Hephaestus' poison in your mind. And for a blessing, it appears your body is none worse. Worse for where? Whatever. Temis is like, I'm here. I made sure to not interrupt. I made my way here as soon as I could. I no longer sense Hephaestus, and the force assailing Pandaemonium's fury has ceased. Are we rid of him for good and all? I think so. He's floor candy now. Themis is like, floor candy? I see. Despite his muddled senses, Eric felt that to seal Hephaestus away was the proper course. It wasn't so noble as that. I only knew something had to be done, so I acted. La Habrea, was that how you dealt with Hephaestus in the past? Indeed, he was not but the parts of my memory and soul that I had cut away. A massive aether without a material vessel. Storing his essence within a crystal was the most logical choice. On that matter, I believe the time has come for you to share the rest of your tale, of Hephaestus' creation and Athena's end. Eric, are you gonna be okay? I heard your words, but only vaguely, as if from under the surface of a deep pool. My mother wished to use me? I would hear the whole truth. I want to know what happened here, and what drove Athena to act as she did. I'm ready. La Habrea? Okay. Athena's brilliance outshone us all. Even the other members of the Words of La Habrea were as children in comparison. So dedicated to research was she that it was not unheard of for her to forget meals or even sleep. Me playing gacha games. Her mind was ever grasping for knowledge, and it was in this endless search that she became obsessed with uncovering the secrets of life. You see, while she can conceive life in various forms, the means of creating a soul are beyond our ken. Similarly, though we can enhance and alter our physical vessels, we have ever been bound to them. Athena's purpose was to shatter these limitations. Such limitations as we were not meant to surpass. She sought to enter the realm of the gods. Scarce we have the ability to comprehend what such a task entails, let alone the courage to attempt it. For most, the thought would be an idle fancy, considered once and then discarded. Not so for Athena. As leaders of the Word of La Habrea, I spoke with her often about transcending our being. From an academic perspective, the challenge has plagued countless researchers through the ages. It was during these musings that I began to formulate a theory, a means by which a person could meld with a creation. The weakness of one would be mitigated by the strengths of the other, and the result could be something greater than we have ever imagined. Although it was but a theory, a game theory, Athena assisted I develop it further, curious about every detail along the way. Our conversations became more frequent, and our platonic relationship grew into something much more. I take it I was born not soon after. How many months? Is it different with the ancient— Actually, I don't need to know. Thanks. Please continue your story. Just so. I believe she bore true affection for me, and was blind to her hidden intentions. Oh. When Pandaemonium was built, she requested to lead the researchers. I saw no reason to deny her. Even setting aside our relationship, her accomplishments as a scholar made her the obvious choice. However, in giving her Pandaemonium, I also gave her free rein to conduct whatsoever experiments she could devise. And when you found out what she was doing, you killed her. I made haste to Pandaemonium the moment I learned of these hidden chambers. I left Abyssos to watch from Tartarus vestibule as I ventured deeper, knowing not what would await me. Headshake. As for what occurred next, 'tis best you see with your own eyes. Oh? How? How we see with our own eyes, ma. Sir? Oh, you can do the thing. You can project. Gonna be like, play movie button. That Athena? Is that baby Eric? Is that me? I love how Zane's not watching the movie. Zane's just looking at Eric. Zane, watch the movie. You are well aware that out of respect for our neighbors in Abyssos, the researchers of Pandaemonium are not to be masked. Did you stand before me with your face covered? What petty defiance is this? Smile. What indeed? So quick you are to rebuke me, though you yourself have not set foot in these halls since their inception. You must have known you could not conceal this from myself and Abyssos forever. As well as you know, I cannot allow it to continue. I shall say this but once. Release Eric, else I shall have no choice but to strike you down. Oh. You look at Laboya. I would meet my end at the hands of none other. However, ere my time is come, I will have you know the why of it. Then you will not desist. Once you understand what has driven me this far, you shall see that stopping was never an option. Frown. Pained frown. The feelings of one weigh little against the needs of an entire star. Of course, of that I am well aware. But you did not deign to descend your lofty heights simply to lecture me as you would a child. Hey, Aquarian! I'm doing it for the first time. You have an interest in my motivations. What possessed Athena, peerless researcher and mother to the son of the great... What possessed Athena, peerless researcher and mother to the son, of the great Lahabrea, to embark upon the path of her downfall? But no, yeah, I finished ENVtuber like 2 or 3 days before the release of Dawn Trail, so I didn't actually get to do a lot of things in ENVtuber except for the main scenario quest. Yee. I haven't been playing for long. I've been playing for like only a year and a half-ish. History will demand an answer. I didn't finish reading that! Sorry. That must be like, Zane, please, pay attention. Impossible. You bonded your souls? They did what? They did Aurelia and Gran/Jita? That the boundaries between us would cease to be. She offered me everything to be understood. I found myself unable to refuse. At that moment, my mind was a storm of questions, yet one roared the loudest. Did Athena ever truly love me? Oh. I am become thee, memory and mind. Persona. And I, me. Oh. They did the Jita, Gran, Aurelia thing. They become one. Their souls mixed together. But doesn't that mean if Athena dies, Lahabrea would die too? Or is it like just a temporary connection to understand each other? Can you feel it? Sorry for the flashbang, guys. I can't help it. My heart, all that I am. Hey! Unhand mine cheek! The villain you are. My heart, all that I am. Panda. Yes, as if it were my own. Hydrate. Where's my cup? Come on. I have hydrated. Thank you, Snelly. Oh, Abyssos. Understandable.
A fathomless desire to dissect the mysteries, to transcend our mortal flesh, and bleed into a higher plane of existence. An unquenchable thirst for knowledge, not a single thought spared for another, for the star.
Oh. At that moment, he understood her. That she would think of nothing else but her research.
How disappointing. Yet, what is known cannot be unknown. You have beheld my life's work.
I like the fights. I died like once, I think. I think the tree got me once. The tree murdered me. Otherwise, I didn't. Did I die last time? I think I died last time too, right? I touched the barrier and I died. Totally not because I did the white mage thing and then I zoomed into the barrier and just murdered myself or anything, you know.
Try as you might to excise the memory, the seed of desire remains, and when it takes root, you too shall be consumed by the self-same fervor.
Didn't want to make a second child. They were like, no, I know your true colors now. I will not have a second child with you. Didn't have a perfect view of that? No, what are you talking about? It didn't happen.
I will dig it out. I will dispense with the corruption of my soul ere your rotten insight spreads.
He's pulling the Asian mask. He's like, my duty.
'Twas my weakness that let this wickedness fester. And never again. Today I cast aside fickle emotion and abide by duty alone. Today I renounce all that I was and live only as La Brea.
Oh. He tore his heart in half, his kokoro broken. Oh. His kokoro now broken in half.
Thus did I forsake the part of myself that had been polluted by Athena, sealing it within a crystal. Never did I think I would one day face those memories made flesh.
It's kokoro broken. Yes, indeed. And he put it away into a little box.
Forgive my bluntness, but your actions bordered on insanity. To go on to such lengths to escape your memories, you nearly rewrote your very own existence. Rest assured, the change did not go unnoticed by our colleagues in the convocation. Egeorm and Emetzelk, in particular, made plain the suspicions they harbored.
We need the glue for the glucoro. It's okay. I'll just like borrow Eric's arm and then stab it and it will. Oh, sorry, what?
As well they should have. That you escaped with your life was nothing short of a miracle. Why didn't you destroy the crystal then and there? Did you think to one day to make use of the knowledge it contained? I will not deny such considerations played in my decision, but my main motivation was fear. I had never attempted such a feat before. The crystal was my sole recourse should something go awry with the remainder of my soul. In hindsight, to cling to it was a mistake born of doubt. Athena must have anticipated that I would resort to such measures, and prepared a vessel beforehand that would accept the dregs of my soul. Abyssos doubtless believed he was performing his duty as a husband and a father should, yet in truth he was but a puppet being pulled to and fro by Athena's desires. His goal was not to raise himself high. He thought only of seeing his dear Athena live again, that she might finish what she began.
For all of that, he and I were alike. We had shared a fatal flaw, you see. Our need for control blinded us to other perspectives. Oh, Eric? While I was enthralled to Hephaestus, you called out to me. What say you now? Does La Habrea speak true? What? You don't need to ask me that. He just fucking bared his soul to you, child. Of course. He did promise, yes, and now it's your turn to do the same. What does your heart tell you? Uh-huh. Now it's your turn, dear. I am a counselor, apparently. Themis and I are like co-counseling this pair. Right? Of course not. Come along, come along. I just want to know one thing. Did you truly believe that hiding the truth was best for me? Even knowing how I felt about my mother? The Habrea knew I know had a fatal flaw after all. I'm still not convinced. I have said all that I can say. Now it is for you to choose to believe me or not. No PvP. I've had enough PvP in Cloud of Darkness Chaos. No. The La Habrea I know holds duty above all else. I would sooner prostrate myself before an erupting volcano that placed my fickle emotions in his path than place my fickle emotions in his path. When you return to the surface, you'll doubtless don that mask once more. So, before we climb out of this forsaken pit, I suppose I should say, you should say, "Aww, thank you, Hephaestus." Say thank you for your father lah. Call him dad lah. He called you son ma. Call him dad ma. Ayo. Themis and I are like, are we interrupting? Should we like head out? Did I clear chaotic? No. I only cleared phase 1. Thumbs up. Got to phase 2. Didn't see the rest. But I did it blind, so I didn't do it again after that. Uh-huh. My heart shall not lead me astray, huh? Hephaestus was far more an imitation of La Habrea, who's quite literally a part of him. But La Habrea to me is a man who thinks not but his duty. By casting aside the burden that Hephaestus represented, he would become ever more himself in a way. Eric? I've heard enough. There is more I would yet discuss, but we should first return to Pandaemonium's gates. I'll gather my thoughts on the way. Oi. Do I have to walk? They're making me walk. It's okay, I'll walk. Because everyone else is on ad break for another 30 seconds. Let me look around more. So those are like cages for like the experiments. They all look like DNA strands. Because like they don't look like they've taken form or anything. Just big DNA strands. Okay. Back here we are. Alright, everyone's gonna be back in a couple of seconds. Alright, welcome back. I just slowly walked all the way down. Dina viewed Eric as the ideal test subject. Astro's research must have been very nearly complete to see him out like that. The second you mentioned the DNA strands, all I could think of phase 2 of the Savage. Oh. Really? Oh. I want to go in. I mean, no, it's still hard, right? Pandas, even with our updated level 100 gear, Panda Savage is still hard, right? Yeah, ups. You saw 0.01% and then you wiped? You didn't clear it? It's fine? Yeah, ups. I want to do it. The 8 and 12 are still hard. Ooh, I see. We have regained complete control of the facility, but it shall take some time yet until things are working in order again. I owe you an apology, Zane. It was due to my own experience that Hephaestus was so easily able to take hold of my mind. I also owe Ada. Hello. Thank you for gifting Snowy a sub. Snowy will hecking enjoy that and probably spam emails. Yay! Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I also owe you things. If you and Themis hadn't chosen to brave the chaos occurring in Pandaemonium, then I would never known La Brea's story. My father's story. Oh, I called him father, but it was to me and not to him. Bruh. He called you son to your face, ma. You return it, la. Ayo. It was a tale I was fascinated to hear. I very much look forward to speaking with Azam upon my return. I cannot help but wonder how much of this she foresaw. Oh, La Brea's like, excuse me, you're not gossiping to Azam just yet.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that, Elvis. So as long as you retain control of Pandaemonium, there is work to be done.
But of course, I shall first free the remaining warders and restore this place to its former glory, and then go gossip.
Using the facilities in Tartarus, we should be able to reverse the changes made to their bodies and minds. I shall stay behind to oversee the process.
Almost hooray! I actually have more incoming. So that I can fill out whatever of the slots that are left. That is well, but I must yet learn why I was considered the key to Hephaestus' experiments, and how he intended to revive Athena. So we're not fighting Athena? I thought we were gonna fight Athena at the very end. Such questions are best left unanswered. In fact, I forbid the pursuit of that knowledge. The boundary between man and creation shall never again be crossed, and I intend to destroy the crystal containing Hephaestus' essence, that this mistake never again repeats. Give it to me, I'll eat it. I'll crunch the floor candy. I see no reason to gainsay your judgment. I'll crunch the floor candy. There is yet the matter of your crystal, however. Truth be told, I had not considered its origin until I saw the one containing Hephaestus' ether. I was struck by how wholly different they were.
There is another.
The one with this voice? One?
While imbuing crystal with memories is a simple process, storing a message, a warning even, would be something altogether more complex. This also means that someone besides the present company, and Azam, was aware of the plot unfolding within Pandaemonium.
Athena? Is Athena still in part of the story? Then why would they not make themselves known, even now? No threats remain.
Perhaps it was one of the other warders. We shall question them after they are freed.
Nod. That task may take some time. A resource I'd rather not steal more of from you. Return at your leisure, and we will share our results then. You've done more than enough for the time being. While I get rest? I am of the same mind. Leave the loose ends to us and continue upon your journey. Or, if you're so inclined, take a much-needed repose.
This talk of journeys smacks of Azam.
As well as it should. She has pledged to keep moving until she has seen every corner of the world. If you do find yourself at the spare moment, you might bring that crystal of yours to La Brea. You may be able to offer further insight. Until then, my friend. Are you in the Discord? Are you? Alright, now we need to go back to Aporia. Ikuyo. Oh wait, let me talk to y'all.
The crystal that hangs from Eric's waist was a gift from me, made in the hopes it would spark growth in his aptitude for magic. It's plain he no longer requires it, but I see no reason he cannot wear it for a while longer.
This cute thing? Aww. I want one! Eric? As you may have noticed during our battle, La Brea's mask crowns me when I've transformed. It is said when we manifest in a way that reflects our innermost selves, I thought that a mask of a symbol of chains that bounds my heart, but recent events have caused me to reconsider that assumption. I look forward to you returning with the crystal, but worry not, I shall try my best to stave off loneliness while you're gone. Ayo, lost you, ma. You have Eric and La Habrea now. Russian, are you okay? Hi, if it isn't Zane. Excuse me if I'm not my usual chipper self, but we have not been without our difficulties in your absence. You see, communication with the airship Professor Claudine commissioned for his search was lost some time ago, and we have lost track of where you might be. Oh no. And to make matters worse, MGD has sent word of an unusually large amount of energy coming from somewhere within the ethereal sea. I was just on my way to the IKEA-scope. IKEA-scope! In fact, please, you must come with me. Okay. We go to IKEA. What the professor do? Professor get taken over, man? I'm sorry, that's Pandaemonium. Where's my leg? I'm sorry, that's Pandaemonium. I'm sorry, what? Hello? Yes, join the Discord? Don't worry too much. I don't very often, advertise my Discord. Why is it that whenever danger visits the world, you are never far behind? Ah! Hello, Alfie's dad! Alfie and Allie's dad. What's your name again? Fortunal. And you too. Professor Claudine's assistants, I take it. As you arrive before me, I take it you are involved in this. I would thank you to furnish me with an explanation. That's Pandaemonium. I believe the professor has his mind taken over. And, thumbs up! Probably the stone, the floor candy, you know? While the research summary you submitted to the forum gave us no cause for concern, these details are alarming. The professor's last message indicated he was on his way to Azila, but we know not whether he ever reached his destination. Sunk. A rash endeavor, even for Claudian, but he has ever allowed the thrill of discovery to cloud his better judgment. We have no recourse but to entreat Ishgard's aid in searching for him. As for that unsightly fortress which materialized in the ethereal sea, Pandaemonium, was it? It cannot be left alone. For the time being, information regarding this matter must be strictly controlled so to minimize panic. We will gather those with knowledge of the ethereal sea and continue monitoring it for further irregularities. You two, submit a detailed report to the forum at once. F. At present, we have 4 more questions than answers. Nevertheless, I would ask for your assistance at such a time that our investigation has concluded. What? I think I read that wrong. Very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must apprise the forum of what has occurred here. Yabs. Yabs. The biggest of yabs. Just when we need him the most, Professor Claudian remains unaccounted for. He even brought the crystal with him. We are left with scarce but few straws to grasp at. While I am but a lowly assistant, even I can see that our 2 current problems are likely related. The same party of phenomenon may be responsible for both. Conversely, I see now that my unexperienced imagination failed to do Pandaemonium's pitiless spire's justice. I can only wonder, if the facility itself traversed the ages, did the creations within do the same? What of the key words? But answers to these questions shall come in time, I'm sure. For now, I must do as Master Fortunato asked and write that report. As for you, Zane, pray get what rest your responsibilities will allow. When next we call upon you, I wager we shall need you in prime condition, which is right hecking now! Let me unlock the savage.